Lotus from Mistress Lotus Goddess Tarot, and welcome to your general and love monthly reading for the month of May 2017. And I just want to give a big shout out to those of you that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much for that, and also to you new viewers out there. Feel free to mash that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on all my content. And as a heads up, I offer live weekly readings on my Facebook page, and I'll include all of my information in the description below, okay? Now, before I jump into the reading, I suggest everyone go calculate your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, also known as your ascendant sign. And the reason why I suggest that is that way you guys can get a more detailed reading. You can get each and every message that was specifically for you. And just in case one sign doesn't really resonate with you fully, more than likely your rising, your sun, or your moon will definitely resonate with you, and you'll get the message you need. So, let's go ahead and see what the month has in store for you. Okay, gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs? Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2017. Show me their, wow, okay, thank you. These didn't flip and show themselves to me, so I'm going to put those back in the deck, but I will take these two that have flipped over for me. And it looks like Five of Chalices challenged by the Strength card. There's something that's definitely emotionally taxing going on for the month of May. Let's go ahead and see what other messages we have. Show me their past. Show me their future. Show me their conscious thoughts. Show me their subconscious thoughts. Show me the advice that you have for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2017. Show me their external factors, their hopes and fears, and finally, show me their outcome for the month of May. Okay, I feel resistance here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Death card. In the near future, we have the Ace of Wands. In your conscious, or what's crowning you, is the Knave of Chalices. And in your subconscious, we have the Knave of Wands. In the advice position, we have the Ten of Swords. In the external factors, we have the Ten of Wands. Wow. In the hopes and fears position, the Nine of Swords. What is going on, Gemini? And in the outcome, we have Six of Chalices. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you may be dealing with what looks to be, with the Death card, we have a Scorpio. Potentially, it could even be a Capricorn for some of you that you're dealing with this with. Maybe you guys have given some sort of love offer or received some sort of offer from one of these signs as well. I see Scorpio, I see Leo, and I see Capricorn. I even see some water and some fire here as well. Of course, Scorpio, but it could even be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. But this card can also imply that there's some manipulation and deception going on. There's someone that is, they have a lot of magnetism, but you know that they're deep down, they're not a good person. Maybe this could be even someone that indulges in alcohol, in their addictions and substances, things of that nature. There's some unhealthy behaviors going on, destructive and toxic behaviors specifically, if it isn't a Capricorn. Now, in the recent past, as I stated before, the Death card can represent a Scorpio for some of you, but mainly the Death card talks about changes and transitions. This also talks about endings. So this can definitely be, maybe you've ended a partnership with what could be a Capricorn or Scorpio, or people with those character traits and it's resulted in some sort of ending to a friendship or a relationship potentially, and it seems that it's causing a bit of sadness for you guys. Actually, not a bit, a lot of sadness, unfortunately, and it's making you feel a little bit weak inside. And I see here that there's a bit of emptiness, not just sadness, but there's an emptiness due to this change here. And you're challenged by the Strength card, which means that you're not feeling very emotionally strong right now. I mean, due to, maybe someone that has been acting like a tyrant with you, someone that has been cowardly. Maybe they ended the relationship due to their cowardice, due to them being cruel. It could also be them being cruel, someone being cruel to you. Maybe it's a Leo as well, and it's resulting in some sadness here. So in the near future, we see this Ace of Wands here. And I feel like the Ace of Wands talks about a burst of creative energy, a burst of inspiration, a burst of passion. This could even represent sexual energy as well. Maybe there's a false start with someone, or it could be some sort of sexual relationship that you wanted more out of that could represent this energy in the near future here. And I'll go ahead and clarify these cards for you guys so you know exactly who I could be referring to and what this reading is trying to tell you. And I see here with this false start in the near future, I see here in your subconscious thoughts, maybe some of you could be thinking about receiving communication from what seems to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe this is simply you going out and looking for one night stand energy. Maybe you could have found out that this love offer that you offered to someone, you found out maybe you were just a one night stand to them. And that results in the Ace of Wands. You had the initiative to start a relationship with someone, but they were too immature, emotionally immature and unstable. They were insecure. This is not commitment energy. Maybe you could be feeling that you don't want a commitment and you're just seeking a good time, a hot, passionate night with someone. I even see, maybe someone may have offered you their heart or a relationship, and it's resulted in someone turning that down due to them just wanting to be single and mingle, basically. So if that's you, Gemini, it's going to result in you putting a stop to this offer here, you turning the offer down, or if it's someone else that you find out you've offered your love to, you found out what they're all about. And that could even refer back to the Devil card as well, due to someone being more interested in feeding their addictions, due to someone being more interested in, sexual attraction. They're not looking for anything serious, but that could be what you're looking for. In the advice position, it says that obviously the energy of the Ten of Swords is past betrayal. And that can go back to this flighty Knave of Wands in your subconscious. Maybe you're thinking about someone that had betrayed you in the past, and that's the partnership that had ended in the recent past as well. It's on your mind. You've been turning it over and over and over in your head again, and feeling the pain and anguish that's attached to those memories and those thoughts. But since this is in the advice position, this is saying you need to find some mental clarity. You need to clear your mind and clear these swords. You need to let this go and let it end. And this can also mean even just a completion of a relationship as well, seeing as how it's the number 10 here, but due to some deception and betrayal. And we see here as well another 10, and this is in your external factors. 10, completion of something, completion of a passionate encounter with someone. Wands, passion. There's due to some oppressive energy here, due to some burdensome energy here. Maybe you're feeling burdened due to maybe you putting your all into trying to establish something emotional, or establish something, offer something, and it's become a burden. It seems that now either you don't want it anymore, or this other individual doesn't want this interaction anymore, it seems, and it's leaving you feeling burdened. In your hopes and fears, this card itself talks about fears. It talks about pain and anguish. It talks about being kept up all hours of the night thinking about this situation with this individual, thinking about what they did to you, and not being able to get it off of your mind. And to be honest, maybe you're hoping just you're hoping that your suspicions are right, maybe, and maybe you fear that they are right. The hopes and fears position can be very confusing for interpreting the swords position, because swords are already, this is already the card of fear. And I don't see why anyone would hope to be fearful. Maybe you're hoping to not have to fear, but you're fearing anyway. It could go, in a multitude of different ways. But in the outcome, obviously you're reminiscing over someone, but someone that you had let go in the past. The Six of Chalices talks about memories of a past relationship for sure. Okay, and again, this ties into having this betrayal on your mind due to someone stabbing you in the back within an old relationship, an old partnership. You offered your love to someone and they weren't interested. So let me go ahead and clarify these for you guys. Show me the Death card. Show me the Knave of Chalices. Show me the Knave of Wands. Show me the Five of Chalices, okay, and the Strength card. Show me the Ace of Wands. Show me the Ten of Swords. Show me the Ten of Wands. Show me the Nine of Swords. Okay. Show me the Six of Chalices. Wow. There's a lot going on with that. Good Lord, I could feel it. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So definitely something that you or the other person is trying to manifest, or was trying to manifest. And it obviously didn't come to fruition because the Death card was in the recent past of this, due to some lies and some secrecy, something coming to the light here. Due to deception, period, point blank. Someone pretending to want one thing and turns out they never wanted it in the first place. And it's come to the light. And this Five of Chalices, challenged by the Strength card, is clarified by the Seven of Wands, challenged by the Fool, which means that basically someone made an impulsive decision to try and negotiate their feelings or discuss their feelings with someone, and one person was viewing something one way and the other person was viewing it the complete opposite way, and it therefore the challenge is a new beginning. It results in no new beginning due to oppositions of the minds here. You guys are not on the same page, whoever you're trying to pursue or whoever's trying to pursue you. In the near future, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Hermit. The Hermit talks about seeking solitude, being more cautious, being discreet, keeping to yourself, deciding to be single even. In your conscious thoughts, we have the Knave of Chalices clarified by the Two of Chalices. You were looking to either get married, or someone was looking to get married to you, or just simply make an emotional commitment to you, or vice versa. And someone was confessing their feelings here consciously. That's what you were trying to manifest, is what it's looking like, since that's crowning you. And in your subconscious thoughts, we have the Knave of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, obviously this new beginning here that you were hoping for, with what could be even a fire sign or a water sign, simply Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Scorpio, we even have Virgo over here. Maybe it was a false start with a Virgo for some of you, but obviously this new beginning was what you wanted with this individual, but this individual only wanted one night stands. You wanted to make a family, find family stability in this, and it's not manifesting here. In the advice position, some of you could even be dealing with simply an Aries. Maybe you were betrayed by an Aries, or maybe this was just simply the energy of the individual that you're involved with that betrayed you. And it seems that it could even be a fatherly figure for some of you, or a father, or some type of leader of an establishment that betrayed you. And it has something to do with a loss of finances, or maybe, you hear something in regards to a contract, even regarding some sort of financial dispute between you and someone in an emotional partnership. And it's left someone feeling betrayed because someone wasn't with the program. And it seems that also the Temperance card, there's some Sagittarius energy in here, or simply you guys are imbalanced because of this burdensome energy here. The burden of having to, put all your effort into something all for naught, it seems. But eventually it seems that, you will end up finding emotional stability, but you're still trying to work through getting over those emotions this month, Gemini. And it seems to me that this Nine of Swords and your hopes and fears clarified by the Wheel. Maybe you were hoping that a partnership would not end, but unfortunately it did end due to fears and doubts and suspicions of something and lies coming up, someone betraying someone. It did end. And it's an end of a cycle. And then in the outcome with the Six of Chalices, it's clarified by the Four of Chalices here, which talks about some sort of offer being extended that someone did not like, whether that's you, Gemini, or the person that you were involved with or offering your love to, and it results in some sort of separation, some feelings of reminiscing over a past relationship due to someone turning down an offer or not liking the offer they were given. Okay, and let's go ahead and get these love messages out to you guys. And I want to say before I jump into that, and while I put these back together, if anything resonates with you in my readings, I suggest you guys book a private reading with me. And even if, let's say the reading doesn't quite resonate with you and you have something specific that you would like to inquire about, I also suggest to book a private reading with me, and I will be able to get those specific answers out to you for your specific questions. Now, let's go ahead and see what love messages you have, Gemini. Okay. Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, and romance angels, what love messages do you have for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2017? Show me the love messages that you have for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2017. Show me their past, their present, their near future. Show me their conscious and subconscious thoughts. Show me the advice that you have for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs. Show me their external factors. Show me their hopes and fears. And finally, show me their outcome for love for the month of May 2017. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have two cards coming out, okay? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, yeah, definitely you've got to let go of some old energy and some old relationships, it seems. And you've got to forgive that person and completely let it go. That way you can experience more love in the future here. But it's due to a lack of trust. And it says that the situation is calling for you to have faith, but you do not have faith in the situation due to their betrayal. They lied to you. They deceived you. They could have even used you, misled you. And you just have to, you're having a hard time having to forgive and learn from it. But that's what I'm suggesting to you. Work on coming to a place where you can learn from the situation and forgive that individual for what they've done. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck with that being said, because those two just kind of flew at me. In the recent past, we have playfulness. In the near future, we have honeymoon. In your conscious thoughts, or crowning you, is separation. Yep. In your subconscious thoughts, we see deception. Yep. Advice card is engagement. External factors is this could be the one. Hopes and fears is children. And wow, the outcome is unrequited love. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I just feel like you need to work on yourself from what this looks like, because you've already worked on your partnership, it seems. And obviously it's all for naught because in the recent past we have playfulness. There's been a bit of flirting. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it seems that you've been very flirty and spontaneous and, just playful with this individual that you were trying to pursue. And it seems that due to a lack of trust, it's making it very difficult for you to forgive and learn from it and finally move on. So it seems that you're stuck in your emotions a little bit. In the near future, in the near future, okay? We have honeymoon, and this talks about enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. So I feel like since you're the twins, I'm just going to put it to you like this. Since this is a honeymoon card and there's separation on the horizon in the month of May, I feel like this is spending time with you and your other twin. Getting to know yourself, getting to know your desires, your wants, your likes, your dislikes, what you'll tolerate. Take some time alone to figure out what you need to learn from the situation, and then let it go and bless it, okay? Because in your conscious thoughts, you're thinking about the separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So obviously in the month of May, you will be facing separation, or maybe it's just something that had already occurred between you and another individual and it's still on your mind here. Or maybe you decided to let go of someone this month, Gemini, and subconsciously there's some deception here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And it seems like a lot of people this month have been extremely deceptive and misleading, not only in their communication, but in their presentation of their self. So be very wary of who's in your presence. And don't allow people to pull the wool over your eyes. And if you notice that they're trying to do so, maybe it's because they're not who they say they are, and it's going to have to result in a separation. You deserve so much better than to settle for someone that won't be completely honest with you and won't cherish what you have to offer, But in the advice position, it says engagement. There will be commitment, a genuine, deeper commitment on the horizon for you. But be hopeful of this energy. It may not have been established right now with the situation due to the separation and due to deception, but don't doubt that you will find it. Don't doubt that. You will find it, okay? In the external factors, it says here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So it seems that maybe someone from your past can return and it ends up in an engagement for whoever that may be referring to, and that could also be why this honeymoon card is there. And you enjoyed the bliss of holiday time together. You missed each other. You know that this is the person that you have deep, passionate, genuine love for, and it's someone that returns the love. Or maybe you think that someone that you're trying to establish something with is the one. But obviously it could be due to children, because I see in your hopes and fears, maybe you're hoping to have a child with this person or have a family with this person. Maybe it could be, maybe you're hoping to have a relationship with the person that is the father or mother of your children. But you fear that you won't be able to establish that. Because I see here in the outcome that it says unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So eventually, whatever you're trying to pursue here, it will turn out that either you have decided you don't really feel what you thought you felt, or vice versa. Someone ends up figuring it out for themselves in reference to you, and it results in that separation here for the month of May. And you know what? I just noticed here that at the bottom of the deck, we have this Four of Chalices staring at me, and yeah, someone's making an offer, and due to someone not feeling the same way, yeah, it's not going to happen. So just move on, Gemini, and trust that the universe has something better for you in store. Have faith. Take time for yourself and stay away from janky ass people, because it seems like there's a lot of fuckery and ratchetry going on right now. But I believe everything will come full circle and everything will get better eventually. Just stay positive, stay away from fake snakes, and For those of you that resonated with this reading, or for those of you that have specific inquiries that you would like to have me do for you and read for you and give you answers for, I suggest you guys book a private reading with me. Okay, I have all of my information in the description below. And until next time, you guys, peace and love.